So I think she's ready now to move
Tiffany?
You think I'm pathetic, don't you?
Oh no, not at all.
I do. Why did I act like such a love-struck little girl?
I don't know. We all act stupid sometimes.
Not like this. I couldn't stop myself. Why? Just because Gavin said we should be together?
Gavin, is that the psychic who told you to stick with Ken?
Yeah, and I believed every last word. Why would I believe something so stupid? Ken was all I thought about. When he told me it was over, I was just angry I couldn't be with him. Gavin told me not to worry, that it was destiny, that we'd be together. It took me over. I wouldn't get out of bed. I just stopped.
I'm sorry.
I need to get out of here. How do I get out of here?
Well, that's where the tie comes in, of course.
Hey Tiff, I got something for you.
What is it?
It's something to help you on your way.
Just 1 minute. Look at him, working at his desk like nothing's happened. I'm ready.
Well, okay, it's time for this again.
It feels good. The light, I mean. It feels good.
Just head towards it. That's all you need to do.
It feels like Gavin. Isn't that strange? Believing his words, accepting the lie, it felt good. Wonderful. I want to hate him, but I can't. It's like it doesn't matter.
We'll get to the bottom of this. I promise. Do you know where we can find him?
No, he'd come over to my place. He'd talk, and it all seemed so clear. That's all I can remember. It's all fading.
You better go.
Thank you. I don't know what else to say.
No need to thank us. It's what we do.
Well, I guess this is it.
Yeah, there she goes. Finally on her way.
She all taken care of?
Yeah, I think she'll be all right. At least, I hope so. This makes no sense, Joey.
Hey,
Her death, it was so pointless.
who said there had to be a point?
She didn't even like Ken. Not really.
Haven't you ever been in love?
That's not what I mean. You don't just die of a broken heart. Not literally.
Maybe, maybe not. But whoever this Gavin guy is, he put her up to it. I think we owe our friend Lisa another visit.
Yep, it's time to go talk to Lisa again. Oops. See what she has to say about all this.
Yes.
Hi, Lisa?
Oh, it's you. Have you learned anything?
Yeah, Tiffany's dead. We helped her move on.
I learned something about Tiffany Walters.
And?
She's dead. Lisa?
Did Gavin kill her? Don't come back until you know for sure.
Well, I guess they did have something going on, but we don't know if he killed her.
I've learned something about Gavin and Tiffany.
You have?
I don't want to say it out here on the street. Can I come in?
Yes.
And that's it. Gavin told her to throw herself at this man, and it destroyed her.
Tiffany. You should have seen her when she walked in here. So lost, trying to find her place in life, drifting from job to job, never finding what she wanted. She was a woman who wouldn't let herself be happy.
Was her aura blocked as well?
Look, she needed to believe that her unhappiness was beyond her control. I gave that to her.
You hear that? She's doing a public service.
Judge me if you want, but she came to me.
And then you sent her to Gavin.
Gavin and I have an arrangement.
Which is?
If I have a client who's determined to be unhappy no matter what, I send them to Gavin.
And then they die?
I don't know that, and neither do you. Just because this one died doesn't mean they all do. I gave you 2 names. Look into the other one, and don't come back until you do.
I'll be back.
I'm gonna go look up the other dead person. Jamie.
Sneaking through the Columbia campus at night isn't how I envisioned coming back here. Keypad locks, those are new.
Apparently she went to Columbia. So we can't get in the door, I don't
It's
think.
the door to Jamie's dorm room. I can't do anything from out here. There's a keypad on this door.
And we can try the keypad. But that doesn't work. So we need to find out what the key is.
Hello? Looks like the coast is clear.
No ghosts in here.
I know what this is. It's a cassette player. I think it replaced the 8-track not too long ago.
Yeah, apparently it did.
Looks like a poster for a band called Epileptic Fish? Seriously, Epileptic Fish.
Well, we found out about the band Epileptic Fish. We got this strange case.
I have no idea what this thing is.
Might be a laptop, but we don't know. At least Joey doesn't know.
Looks like a schedule of some kind. Every item is marked by a letter and number code. I can't make heads or tails of it.
And stuff on the shelf.
Looks like a bunch of junk to me.
So what does this note on the door say?
It says, "Remember Waterloo."
Waterloo, huh? Which maybe Rosa can do something about that. Like, look up Waterloo. Which was what, in June of 1815? So why not?
There's a keypad on this door.
Let's try that. And wouldn't you know it, that's it. Waterloo, 1815.
No point, it doesn't even have a tape inside. It must have sentimental value of some kind.
Well, there's his poster.
Looks like a poster for a band called Epileptic Fish. I've heard of those guys. I'm not sure they play together anymore.
And what about this case? Oh, it's a laptop.
It's a small laptop.
Maybe find out about it. Don't know what the password is, though. It wouldn't be this, would it? No, apparently not. So, can't really find out that much in this place, I don't think.
Random knickknacks and boxes of cosmetics. Nothing important.
So what have you found out?
Joey,
What is it?
so any ideas?
You went to this school, right? Give the room the once-over. Maybe you'll recognize something that I don't.
That's
Yeah.
all for now.
Yeah,
This
There's a
looks like a
schedule
class
here.
schedule. I recognize a bunch of the course codes from when I studied here.
you
really
remember
remember
that
the
after
course
all this
codes.
time?
It wasn't that long ago.
If you say so.
Is that really
Let's
something
see.
that's worth committing
She's
to
mostly
memory?
taking English and history classes.
Uh-huh.
Now this is interesting. She's taking the same writing class that I did.
That's interesting.
Well, it is to me. She's even got the same professor.
Apparently, Professor Elaine Appleton is teaching this dead person. And we can call her.
Hello?
Hi, is this Elaine
Hey, we
Appleton?
can find out what she
That's
looks
me.
like.
Who's this?
Rosangela Blackwell. I was in your class around 10 years ago.
Rosangela. Yes, of course I remember you. It's been a long time. I saw you had a book published. Is that right?
Something like that. Do you have a few minutes?
Sure. What can I help you with?
Well, this person called Jamie.
I wanted to ask about a student of yours, Jamie Graham.
Oh, her. Yes. So tragic. What happened?
Tragic.
You mean you don't know? She died just last week.
No, I didn't.
Oh, well, I'm sorry to be the one to tell you. Did you know her well?
No, not really. But could I ask you some questions about her?
I'm not sure what I can tell you that I already didn't tell the police, but go ahead.
Well, we can find out about this dead person.
What can you tell me about Jamie?
I hate to speak ill of her, but she was a disappointment.
How so?
At first, she was very keen about her work. She was a brilliant writer, but that brilliance soon faded. By midterm, she'd show up for class late and hungover, when she showed up at all. And as for what she was wearing, well, let's just say it wasn't appropriate.
Well, what was she wearing?
What was wrong with her clothes?
I'm no prude, but what she was wearing should stay in Munray's where it belongs.
Munray's.
It's a nightclub. It's a popular hangout for the students here.
And Jamie went there.
She wore their t-shirts, so I'd assume yes. Although it was more like a half a shirt.
Probably could talk about how she remembers us.
I'm surprised you remember me after all this time.
Well, it was my first year as a professor, and you did stand out.
I did?
The coffee? The cup you spilled all over my desk?
Oh, God. I completely forgot about that.
I didn't. I had to let those papers dry out all night.
So that's always a positive impression.
What made her brilliant?
She had a way of infecting you with her passion. When she loved something, she could make you love it too. She had a keen interest in Middle Eastern history, so it was no surprise that most of her work had Middle Eastern themes to them. But as I said, that faded with time. She stopped having a passion for much of anything, I think. Such a waste.
So that's...
What made.
Well, like I said, she had a... But
Yeah, we can have her repeat that, but apparently her pattern faded.
You said she faded. What do you think happened to her?
I don't know. I wish I did. At the time, I figured it was the typical story. Young, sheltered girl comes to the city and gets overwhelmed with the freedom of it all. Most adjust fine. Some, well, don't. I could tell she was troubled, but I learned long ago that it isn't my place to reach out. I remember you being a bit closed off, once upon a time.
Yes, well, we all change.
So how did she die? I'm sure she knows.
How did Jamie die?
I'm not sure. No foul play, if that's what you're asking. It was a clot in the brain or something like that.
Really?
That's what the police said anyway.
The police, huh?
Why were the police involved? If she died by natural causes, why involve them?
I wondered the same thing myself. The detective, a man named Durkin, I believe, wasn't very forthcoming.
So that's a bit of information.
I should get going.
Are you still in the city? We should have coffee sometime.
Oh, sure. I'm a bit wrapped up in the story, but maybe after?
Sure. You take care.
So I guess we could talk to Durkin.
Durkin?
Hi, it's Rosangela Blackwell. Remember me?
Yeah, what do you want?
Well, we heard that you were looking into Jamie.
I wanted to talk to you about Jamie Graham.
Who?
Jamie, a Columbia student. I was told you were looking into it.
You get around, don't you?
I think Jamie and Jeremy might be connected. Could we talk somewhere?
Why should I do that?
Look, you owe me, and I might be able to help you out again.
You could, huh?
Like you said, I get around.
What the hell? I need a cup of coffee anyway. You know a place in Alphabet City called Cup of Clay?
I've been there.
Right. See you there.
So now we have an excuse to go back to the coffee shop. So let's do just that. I'm sure enough the guy's waiting for us here.
Hi, Detective Durkin?
Oh, it's you. So, what can I do for you?
But Jamie, we need to talk.
So why are you looking into Jamie's death? Her teacher said it was natural.
Well, she was right. It looked that way, sure enough.
And?
Her body was found in a dumpster off of Amsterdam. Natural or not, how did the body get in there?
Yeah, Amsterdam. How did it end up in the Netherlands? That's quite far away.
A dumpster. So it was murder.
I didn't say that. It was 3 blocks away from some nightclub. We learned she was a regular, so we went over. She bought it in the upstairs room. Some kind of VIP area. 1 minute, dancing the night away. The next, lights out. Nobody saw how she died, just that she was dead. Anyway, the bouncer saw it and freaked, so he snuck her out and dumped her. Like I said, cut and dry. Case closed.
So we're convinced that she was murdered.
How are you sure she wasn't murdered?
We have this thing called a coroner's report.
Right. What did it say?
I don't know the medical term, but some kind of brain vessel burst? It happens. One thing's for sure, it was no murder, just rotten luck.
Maybe we could see this report.
What else did the coroner's report say?
Nothing too important. Why?
I don't know. Could I see it? You do owe me.
I don't know about that, but you certainly do get around. Look, I can't give you the actual report, but I can give you the gist. You might be nuts, but for some reason, I think you're alright.
Thanks.
Don't thank me. You owe me now. You got a phone?
Yeah.
When we finish here, I'll send you a message.
Well, I guess he's gonna send us the coroner's report. Is this a nightclub?
This club where Jamie died. It was Munray's, wasn't it?
You get around. Yeah, that was the place.
Oh, there you go. Now I have stuff to look up.
Well, bye.
See ya.
Let's get out of here and return home where we're supposed to
Hey,
be.
check it out. I got a message from Durkin.
Uh-huh.
The coroner's report is here, I would imagine. I think I should know where it would be. What message would that be? Oh, here we have new messages. Anonymous says apparently we weren't paid for the yacht job. Apparently our neighbor went to Jaipur, wherever that is. S. Haynes, Scott Haynes, apparently knows about how we harassed his wife Madison. Josie Park says she really wants to sell us that painting. Oh, here we go. Okay, this is what we needed to know. Apparently, when Jamie died, her blood was clean. She wasn't a junkie, so we know that much. And her death was caused by brain bleeding. That seems unfortunate. Oh yeah, but we still need to look up where this Monray's place is. But apparently the DJ is Tomo, so let's go to the nightclub, why not? This can only go right.
$20 cover for this dump? You got robbed.
What?
I said you got robbed.
I look like a slob?
No. Well, yes, kinda. Just forget it.
Okay. So there are quite a few people here,
They look
but
pretty engrossed, whoever they are. Hi. Hey! They're
Yeah, they-
ignoring me.
they are in fact ignoring us completely, so
He looks drunk, whoever he
we
is.
could talk to the drunk guy.
Hi. He's just looking at me funny. I guess he doesn't want to talk to me.
What about this guy?
He's just leaning against the wall.
Just leaning against the wall. And the
Looks like the bartender. Hi. Hi, got a sec? Hello? She's serving a bunch of customers on the other side. I
Just take
can't
my
get her
word for it.
attention.
He's totally serving a bunch of people off to the side, you just can't see them. So you try talking to this guy.
Hi. I can't just chat with some stranger. Not here anyway.
Okay, this time it's our fault that we don't want to talk.
Excuse me, can
Come.
I ask? Hello? Ow, hey, watch the arm. Yeah, that's not gonna work.
Well, that didn't work. There is a panel here.
Looks
though.
like some kind of flat screen panel.
Can we interact with it? So we can search for a song. Oh, they don't have any good songs though.
There's a sign that says the VIP area is closed. I could try and climb over, but I'd get caught instantly.
Okay, we can't really do anything here now, can we? Maybe Joey can do something.
They're hogging that table. Good thing I don't need to sit.
What does he have to say about all this stuff?
Some sort of glowing panel. If you gotta pick a place to drown your sorrows, I suppose this is as good a place as any. I guess this is what passes for cool these days.
Can they go into all the booze?
I've seen better booze, but I don't think the folks here are too picky. She's keeping a pretty close eye on the place.
What about the dance floor?
Not much I can do out there. Nobody can see me.
Maybe he can go upstairs. See who's here. Oh, and sure enough, here's our spook.
She seems like a decent enough kid.
Let's see if she has anything to say.
Jamie? You're Jamie Graham, aren't you?
Do I know you?
Toba. Why the long face?
Sure. You go to Columbia, right? I think I've seen you around there.
Aren't you a bit old to be hanging around a college campus?
I'm a late bloomer.
Is that right?
Anyway, I'm Joey.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Oh well, that's a lot of conversation.
Are you alone here tonight? That's a crime.
Whatever. I'm here with friends.
Friends, huh?
They'll be here any minute.
Well, in the meantime, how about we get to know each other?
How about not?
Underage.
Are you even old enough to be in here?
Sure I am. I've got the best ID money can buy.
Fair enough.
So, what brings you here?
It's a place to go, right?
It's a place, I'll give it that.
It sure is a place.
I need you to tell me the last thing you remember.
Why?
Just trust me.
Does this line actually work?
Come to think of it, no, it never does.
We could dance.
Care to dance?
Whatever. No, this music sucks.
Or she doesn't like the music.
Interesting music, huh?
It's alright.
So, how about a drink?
No thanks.
Come on, just one drink and a conversation. If you still don't like me, you can dump it on me. Deal?
Don't tempt me.
Can't answer that, but use this pickup line.
You come here often? Don't think I've seen you before.
Maybe you have, but I know I've never seen you.
Hey?
I wouldn't forget a Rat Pack reject like you. What's up with that anyway?
Reject. I'll have you know this fabric is top of the line.
Look at me, I'm impressed.
Well, what else?
Why are you being like this? You barely know me.
Please, I've already got a dog back home.
Hey, now that's a bit uncalled for.
His name is Benji. You'd like him. You've got a lot in common.
Well, we learned something. She has a dog named
I've got
Benji.
a scram, but don't you go anywhere.
I make no promises.
So off we go. Let me see. And I don't think we caught something, but there was a clue somewhere that apparently some passwords were, some internet connections weren't safe because students were using their pets' names as passwords. So sure enough, her dog's name is her laptop password. So now we can get into her email. Don Graham is apparently her dad. Wants to check on her. Sarah, who apparently knows her, wants her to come visit. Lisa the psychic also says that. Seb says stuff. Here's an email from Gavin. Apparently he's trying to give her some extreme changes in her life. That's ominous. Apparently Dad is concerned that she's failing. Seb thinks she's become a horrible person. Sarah says, oh boy. Jeremy Sam sent her an email. So I guess these last 3 emails were sent after she died. That's sad. But there is a little something else we can do actually. If you remember this, there's a poster here for a band called Epileptic Fish, and oh boy, that, I don't know what's up with that music, but there is something we can do with that information. If we look up for Epileptic Fish, yeah. Apparently that's the sort of music she likes. So let's go talk to her.
Jamie?
Oh, what?
Maybe now she'll agree to dance.
Care to dance?
Why not? I love this song.
Yeah, there we go. So we can ask about her now.
So, tell me about yourself.
You got a question? Ask it.
About all this stuff.
So what are you studying?
Nothing important. How about you? What did you study back in the dark ages?
And obviously I studied history.
History.
Really? What kind of history?
Middle Eastern history, of course.
Something about Middle Eastern history always fascinated me.
You know, I used to be the same way. Everyone has their own opinion about what goes on there, but it's so ancient. But you can never truly understand anything unless you know where it came from.
I know what you mean. Things move so fast nowadays.
I know, right? Nobody else gets it.
And you do?
Thought I did, once. Maybe we can talk more about it sometime?
I'd like that.
Yep, apparently we're really making a connection with her.
So, tell me about yourself.
You got a question? Ask it.
This is like when you call someone's friends to find out what they like and then like pretend you like the exact same thing so you can make conversation about something you don't know about.
So, what do you do when you're not lighting up the dance floor?
Nothing much. How about you?
How about... I don't know. Telling the truth.
She said spare time.
It's alright, that's spare time. Oh, but we don't know the answer, I don't think.
I talk to pretty girls like you.
Ouch, that was awful.
Really? I thought it was pretty smooth myself.
Look at me, I'm swooning.
So that didn't go quite as well.
So, what's the deal with this place anyway?
What do you mean?
It's loud, it's got zero class. Why come here?
To be free, of course. To be really alive, you need to let yourself go. I used to be so scared of places like this. But they're so liberating, don't you think? I could die tomorrow. Life's too short.
Speak of the devil.
So, you think you're liberated?
Yes, I feel so free now. I always felt something was missing. I needed to get out of my stuffy room and live.
And you do that by coming here?
I have fun. I've never had so much fun before. And I'm happy, damn it. So much happier.
Yeah, look at that. Yeah, at least it's not an OBS rave party. So we could try this again.
So,
You got a
Now we can talk about her hometown.
where are you from?
Nowhere special. Where are you from?
From the west.
Out west.
Really, whereabouts?
Illinois.
Illinois.
No way, so am I. Where in Illinois?
Where else?
Mattoon.
No way. I grew up 20 minutes from there.
Really?
Really? Mattoon. That's even a smaller town than mine.
Yeah, well, that's why I left.
I know the feeling. Although, I miss it in a way. We should talk about the old place sometime.
Maybe.
I'd like that very much.
But we don't know the last clue, so...
I've got to scram, but don't you go anywhere.
I make no promises.
So let's switch back to Rosa. Maybe this guy will have something to say.
Are you Seb?
Sure enough.
I said, are you Seb?
Yeah, I heard. Do I know you?
Apparently this
No,
guy is
but we
Seb,
have a mutual friend.
from
Really?
the emails.
Who?
Jamie? Jamie Graham?
Sorry, don't know her.
I guess we could talk about how we know about him.
I read the email you wrote to Jamie.
That was private.
Sorry. I know. It couldn't be helped.
So, what do you want?
I'm trying to learn about her.
I'll save you the trouble. She was a drug addict, a dropout in the teens. Then she spun out of control.
So why is he here?
Why do you come here? It doesn't seem like your kind of place.
You want to talk.
I'm here on business. Kind of. So why are you here?
I don't know. Does it matter? Understand.
We could talk about Jamie.
Were you dating Jamie Long?
Doesn't matter.
I guess not.
And her presumed drug use.
So Jamie was a drug addict.
Not that it's any of your business, but yeah. Always bragging about getting high on E every night, like she was proud of it. She tried to get me on the stuff. Said I needed to loosen up. Look where it got her.
Well, there was his coroner's report, though.
I read Jamie's autopsy report.
What's it say? Is she still dead?
It confirms what everyone says. She died of a cerebral hemorrhage.
No surprise. All the drugs she took had to mess up her brain somehow.
See, that's the thing. And
Well,
Later.
we need to mix these two things, I think.
now this is interesting. Seb said that Jamie was a drug addict, but her blood work came back clean. Something's not right here.
Oh boy. Yep, apparently Seb doesn't know the truth about Jamie.
Hi
She
again.
didn't die from drug use.
Seb, you told me that Jamie was on drugs a lot, but Jamie never used drugs.
What do you mean?
I spoke to a cop. He saw the autopsy report. She was completely clean.
It's impossible. She was always talking about ecstasy, trying to get me on it.
If she took anything, it wasn't stronger than cough medicine.
I don't believe this.
I've got the report right here. Sort of. Do you want the cop's number?
No, I don't want his number. Why would she lie about something like that? That's crazy.
Well, you You tell me.
You know her better than I do.
Yeah, maybe I did. She wanted to be interesting. She always thought she was boring. But she wasn't. She was fantastic. She read Robert Ashbless, for God's sake. How many girls read Ashbless?
Well, we can say that we read Ashbless.
I've read Ashbless.
She wanted to live, she said. Feel alive. She was kidding herself.
He doesn't care.
Told everyone she was taking drugs, not having the guts to really do it. Stupid, stupid girl. I honestly thought that she and I... God, look at me. What the hell am I doing here? Is this me now? Following her ghost around like some lovesick puppy?
Maybe.
You were sick, Jamie. You were sick.
So now we know about Ashbless, I guess. Robert Ashbless. Apparently he's best known for Anubis at the Gate. So that should be a good
Hey,
conversation
kid.
topic for
Hey, you.
Joey.
So,
You got
About spare time.
what do you do when you're not...
nothing much.
Books, of course.
This usually isn't my scene. You'd find me at home with a book most nights.
Really? I used to read all the time.
Not anymore?
Nah. So what do you like to read?
What who else?
Robert Ashbless was always a favorite of mine.
Really? I used to read him all the time. Which is your favorite?
Anubis at the Gate was always a favorite.
Oh yeah, if you want to go with a popular one.
You don't like it?
Oh, sure, it's great, but that's the first one people always pick. He wrote other stuff, you know.
Like what?
Oh, dark drawings and drawing a last. If you liked Anubis, you'd like those too.
Really? I'd have to look him up sometime.
I've
Oh,
got
sure.
a bunch in storage somewhere. Maybe I could let you borrow one sometime?
I'd like that.
How about right now?
Yeah, how about right now?
Huh?
Not sometime. Right now. God, I hate this place. Why do I come here every night? To have fun? I just feel more miserable. Let's get out of here.
So we managed to lure her
To
away
me,
from this
gorgeous.
place.
Where to? We can go anywhere.
Well, my dorm isn't far.
Here we go.
Your dorm.
Yes. The John Jay Dormitory, room 402.
Well,
Yep.
I get the feeling we're going to be good for each other.
There we go.
This just got a lot more interesting.
It sure did. So let's see what we have to gain here.
There. I want that to be my last memory of this place. Let's go. I'll be back in my dorm. Don't keep me waiting long, okay?
So that was a thing. Maybe now we can solve the case.
What did you do to that girl?
I haven't done it yet.
Are you sure she's even legal?
Legal, she's dead.
This is disgusting.
So we don't know if we can even do that, but I guess we're gonna find out.
Are you seriously going in there to... I mean, can you even? You know?
I don't know. It's never come up before.
That's disgusting.
Look, believe it or not, I do have a small modicum of class. I'll do what I gotta do. No more and no less.
If you say so, Joey, but don't think I won't go in there. I won't want to, but I will.
Is it really necrophilia if both parties are dead? I don't know.
You came.
I told you I would.
He hasn't done
So
that yet,
cold
but...
in here. I don't think I've ever been so cold. Look at me, I'm freezing. Come warm me up.
Oh, sure. Sure, let's agree.
Of course, darling. If you're absolutely sure.
Of course I'm sure. I've never been so sure of anything. I feel so good when I'm around you. I don't want that feeling to go away. I feel like myself again. Does that make any sense? It's like I remember who I'm supposed to be, not what Gavin told me to be.
Gavin.
He's full of crap.
That's that name again.
I was just a bit lost, and he took advantage.
Just what did he do?
Look at you, so chivalrous. He told me I was dying, that I was wasting my life. Maybe he was right. Nose in a book or a computer, that was me. He said I had to stop studying and start living, have a full life, have fun. But after meeting you, I remember, my life wasn't so bad, was it?
Only you can judge that.
I had my family, I had a few friends, I liked my classes, I even had a sort of boyfriend. Things were good. Why didn't I see that? I didn't have to be so miserable. Stupid, huh?
You're far from home. It messes with your head. People get confused. It happens.
Sure, that's obvious now, isn't it? It's like I couldn't think straight. Even right up until the end,
The end of what? Please, darling. The end of what?
It's so cold in here.
There we go.
I am so sorry.
Sorry. I'm dead and you're sorry. Is this really happening?
It's already happened.
I died. In the club. I died. I remember it perfectly. It was like being ripped apart.
I know. It happened to me once too.
But it's over now?
Yes, dear. It's over.
So what now?
Red, I know you're listening. That's your cue.
And here she comes. And here we go. Before we get to that though, I want to take a quick look at what Senior posted. Oh, I see. I guess that would be kind of relevant, so why not? I'll show this. There it is. There it should be, but wait. No, not that. I guess we'll turn off for a second so you can see this. Yep. That is kind of topical for what we just witnessed in the game, but we need to get through a couple of these, so let's see if we can't.
Jamie,
Yeah. It's just so much to take in.
I know.
So what now? Just float into the light and I'm gone?
I don't know what happens after, but yes. Just head toward the light.
So this is it? I'm really dead. Gavin told me to live life to the fullest. Ironic, huh?
I don't know. I'm sorry.
If I had only taken a minute to think about what I was doing. But it's too late for that, isn't it?
Yes.
Oh, yes.
Gavin, he's going to do this to someone else. I know it. I feel it. He's already done it. Countless times.
Do you know where we can find him?
We'd meet on campus. I don't know where he lives. Funny. Didn't seem suspicious at the time. It's fading. Everything is just fading.
We'll get to him. We'll stop him. It's what we do.
Promise?
It's time to go, Jamie.
I know. Tell Joey I said bye.
Sure.
And if he needs a cold shower or anything, tell him I'm sorry.
Oh, sure.
Ew.
You got her off okay?
Yeah, she's gone.
Good.
Something wrong?
No.
Just
I just want to
frustration.
meet this Gavin guy so I can sock him in the jaw.
Joey?
Who has this kind of power anyway? He brainwashed that poor kid. And that sob story Tiffany. Don't get me wrong, I've seen some pretty out there stuff, but this? Well, it just rubs me the wrong way.
I think we should talk to Lisa again.
Her? She keeps more clam than a seafood buffet. But sure, why not?
So it's time to go back to this psychic's place and get the whole story. Since we have completed both of our investigations. Oh right, the door doesn't work.
Locked.
It's gotta be the buzzer.
Yes.
Hi, Lisa?
Oh, it's you. Have you learned anything?
So yes, we have.
I learned something about Jamie Graham. She's dead too. Lisa, do you know something about this?
I don't know anything. Like I said, I just suspect. Don't come back unless you know more.
Well, we do know more is the thing.
I've learned something about Gavin and Jamie.
You have?
Can I come in? I'll tell you all about it.
Yes.
So we got the
And she spent all her time at that club
both
until
our
she died there.
reports.
Her body was found in a dumpster a few streets away.
Poor girl. Jamie was such a quiet, shy thing when she came in here. She put herself under so much pressure. She spent her whole life doing what was expected of her, but she couldn't decide what was right for her. The girl was paralyzed. Coming to this city with all its possibility, it made her question the point of everything.
And you gave her answers?
She was so determined to fail, I couldn't help her.
So you sent her to Gavin?
Yes, I did. Her, and the other one, and others.
How many others?
I never saw them again. I never knew what happened to them. I could tell myself I wasn't doing any harm, but now that I know for sure...
Why did you do it, Lisa? Was it money? Did Gavin pay you?
No, it's part of the deal. If you want to operate a shop like mine, you need to make an arrangement with someone like Gavin.
So it's a racket.
Does that mean there are others like you?
They are all like me. If you refuse, you don't last very long. I've got to leave town. This is getting too big.
Not before you tell me where to find Gavin.
You really want to do this? Even if you succeed, there are others like him.
Well, this can't be allowed to continue.
Someone has to stop it.
And that someone is you?
It's certainly not going to be you, is it? I can't go to the police. There's nobody else but me.
My grandfather died today.
Yes,
He's the only family I had left. I have nothing holding me here.
I'm sorry.
Spare me. I'll arrange a meeting with Gavin, but give me a few days. I need to leave the city. I don't want to be here when this goes down.
Your grandfather would be so proud.
Yep.
Don't judge me here. I'm not brave. I'm just living.
That's all any of us are doing.
Just living. This is what she calls living.
Oh, yes.
She's helping us, Joey.
Helping herself, more like. Don't forget, that lady's a scam artist.
I haven't forgotten.
She scammed 3 people that we know of. She tried to scam you.
But she didn't, did she?
Nope.
Damn it, Danny, how could you let this happen?
She's helping us out
Joey.
now.
All that we went through just so she could exist.
Joey?
What? Ah,
Oh, boy.
Talking to yourself on the street? You should know better, really. Of course, in this city, who would care?
who the hell are you?
You probably are wondering who I am, but I have a feeling you already know.
Well, obviously we know who he is.
Gavin.
Smart girl. Maybe they were right about you.
Oh, some special people who have connections to the ghost world can see Joey, but not everyone. So who's they?
They? What do you mean they?
You know, do you? No, of course you don't. There's no reason to. The truth is, we've known there was another one of you at work for some time now. We just didn't know who you were. It's been quite a race to see who would find you first. Someone would have found you eventually, but since you put yourself on my radar, I decided to come to you.
Well, I'm here. What do you want with me?
We are all fascinated by you. A channel between this world and the next. The potential is just waiting to be tapped. You're a commodity, one I plan on using.
Well, I guess it doesn't matter, but we're gonna refuse.
And if I say no,
I'm afraid that's not an option.
Probably.
so you'd kill me, like those girls, like Jeremy.
I fed on those girls.
Fed?
They had all the potential in the world to be happy, but no. They wasted it, squandered it. So I channeled all that positive energy out of them and took it into myself. If they weren't using it, why shouldn't I? There are people who go out of their way to sabotage their own happiness. I merely helped them.
That's sick.
It's kept me alive for 2 centuries, which is more than I can say for you.
So we got the bicentennial man
Hey.
here.
Red? Red, talk to me.
Spirit Guide, are you there?
You're damn right I'm here.
She's not dead, it's just a tranquilizer. I need her alive.
You don't know how lucky you are.
It's a shame we can't get to know each other further. Lisa, I have a package for you.
Ugh.
Hey, take it easy.
So now we're
Oh,
tied to
I
a chair.
can't move. What happened?
You got hit with a knockout drug. You're tied up. Don't worry, I'll get us out of here. Somehow.
So now we're just tied to a chair.
I'm all tied up. I couldn't even if I wanted to.
And we have to escape.
No good. I'm stuck.
But there are a few things here
Nothing on there looks useful.
which we can't
I'm all
interact with.
tied up.
But maybe Joey can.
Just a bunch of useless junk.
There is this glass thing.
It's an old glass. Looks like someone left it here and forgot about it. It's just on the edge of the shelf.
Yep, there's your hint. You just have to blow it off and... Now there's bits of glass on the floor.
It's glass.
Yeah, there sure is some glass here.
I can't reach it.
Can't reach the broken glass, huh?
I'm all tied up. I couldn't even if I wanted to.
So maybe Joey can have a look around outside. Here's Lisa.
She's just sitting there, awaiting orders like a good little soldier. It didn't have to be this way, Danny.
And what else is going on here?
Nothing interesting in there.
Nothing there. And downstairs is this guy.
I've lasted this long, haven't I? I told you, everything is under control. I understand. I'll see to it personally. I'm not mistaken, I'm sure. If you say so. I'm not sure, to be honest. I told you, everything is under control.
Okay. Guy's talking to someone. Maybe we can
Doing all right?
Sure, Joey, just great.
have a conversation.
Just relax and keep calm. We'll find a way to get you out of here.
How do we do this?
No good. I'm stuck.
Talk to Joey?
Joey, what the hell do I do?
Just relax and...
That doesn't really help now.
I'm all tied up. I couldn't even if I wanted to.
So wait, maybe we can do something with the tie.
Grab a hold of this.
What are you doing?
I got an idea. Just take it.
If we get her to grab the tie, maybe push her to the right.
Keep it down in there.
Careful!
Sorry.
Go.
I don't want to alert the cavalry outside. Better wait until there are fewer ears listening in.
Not sure how that works.
She's just sitting there. It didn't have to be this way, Danny.
So there's that little problem that she's listening in.
Better wait until there are fewer ears.
Not sure how that's going to be accomplished.
If you say so. If you say so. I understand.
I think I can just get close enough.
Oh yeah.
And you are absolutely sure this is the bestower?
Must we go over this again?
If she is, you are welcome to her. But if you are mistaken...
I'm not mistaken, I'm sure of it.
Then I hope you are correct. You know the havoc they cause.
I told you, everything is under control.
Just be discreet, is all I'm saying.
I've lasted this long, haven't I?
And what about Miss Tenzin? You've reported that she's been acting... erratic. Can you be sure of her loyalty?
I'm not sure, to be honest.
Then you understand what has to be done.
I understand.
Take care of it once the bestower is in custody.
I'll see to it personally.
Then I leave it all in your hands.
Are we done? Must I go over this another time?
No, I think we're done.
Goodbye, then.
It's okay. So apparently someone else is in on this psychic conspiracy. There's that photo again.
How the hell did Lisa get this?
Still wondering how he got it, even though he knows that she's the guy's granddaughter.
She's just sitting there. It didn't...
Maybe we do something with
I'm
him?
not gonna waste my breath on her.
Maybe get
Thanks
close?
for nothing.
No, I guess not. Try again?
Better wait until there are fewer ears listening in.
Maybe we talk to her as Rosa.
Hello? Is anybody there? Hello? Hello?
Shut up.
Lisa?
I
Oh,
said
boy.
shut up.
Maybe we could ask her to let her out.
Let me out of here.
It's too late for that.
I thought you wanted to help me.
Things have changed. All I can do is help myself.
Are you sure about that?
Gavin is going to kill you.
Really? And you know this how?
You should know by now. I'm a medium. I have a spirit guide. And he overheard Gavin talking.
Even if you are what you say, how do I know you aren't lying?
Well, think about it.
Think about it. After what you've done, why would he leave you alive? You already know he's killed before.
I liked my job, you know? It might not have been respectable, but I was good at it. Now what am I going to do?
Well, call the police?
Call the police.
And go to jail myself? No, thank you. Escape is the only option.
So
There's
sure.
a fire escape in my bedroom. It's the only way.
Great. Let's go. Lisa?
Well,
Damn it.
apparently she hurried ahead, so now we can do the tie thing.
Grab a hold of this again.
All right.
Let's go to the left.
I can't
yes.
move her any further that way.
No, to the right then. Oh boy. Well, that didn't take any effort. And now towards the back. Maybe now Rosa can use the glass to... The glass. Hello?
Got it.
Take the broken glass and use it on
This is tougher than it looks. Almost.
on self. And there we go.
Finally.
Nice going. Now let's see about getting out of here.
Yeah, let's just roll. And there it is.
Crap.
Please, my ears are burning. I just want to have a civilized chat. I really, really don't want to use this again, but I need time to decide what to do with you. You can either pass the time pleasantly, or you can pass it unconscious. Your choice.
Fine.
Fine. Let's talk.
Wonderful. Have a seat. So, another bestower. After all this time, you have given us quite the runaround.
Bestower, huh? That word sounds kind of familiar, doesn't it? What's with the bestower term?
Bestower?
It's what we used to call your kind a long time ago. A bestower of eternity. Poetic, isn't it?
Oh, sure.
I prefer medium.
Suit yourself. Personally, it makes you sound like a steak.
So apparently they're the bestowers of eternity, which is also the name of the prototypical version of the first game, but I guess we can talk about more things.
What exactly do you know about us?
I know that you are a rarity, a spiritual quirk, something that was never supposed to exist. A link to the next world that has passed through the generations. Mysterious, isn't it?
Maybe.
And what's going on?
Why should I believe a word you say? How many people have you killed?
You insist on thinking of me as a murderer. If I tell someone to jump off a bridge, and they do it, does that make me a killer?
It is if you eat them afterward.
They would have died anyway.
You believe that?
I've been alive a long time, and there are always people who go to extreme lengths to avoid their own happiness.
Till if you say so.
And Jeremy, what about him?
Yes, I do regret that one. Normally I would just refuse to talk to him, but I had my orders. We all have to answer to someone. It's a shame Lisa didn't realize that.
Yeah, about Lisa.
Where is Lisa, anyway?
Don't tell me you don't know. Running away like that's such a mistake. Some people just can't ignore their basic instinct for survival. Not that I can relate, of course.
So I guess she's dead now.
Did you kill her?
She was trying to escape. To betray us, that isn't allowed.
I see.
She didn't. Remember that.
Gotta see it his way.
I have nothing more to say.
Amicable silence it is, then.
So you say, but...
If I could punch him in the teeth, believe me, I would.
Hello, Kiss. We're about to...
Interesting. Spirit guide. Was that you? Roar your mighty wind all you like. It won't make a bit of difference.
You're quite certain about that. Maybe there's someone downstairs. Or maybe there's nothing here, so how are we gonna get out of this pickle? Go upstairs, maybe? Oh yeah. Maybe go through this door.
Oh, hello there.
Oh boy.
I didn't see you come in. Please take a seat.
Yep, she's dead now.
Lisa? Is that you?
Yes, I am Miss Tenzin. Please take a seat.
Well, pretty obvious what's going on here.
Look, I don't have time to pussyfoot around this. You are dead.
Say no more.
Huh?
Being confronted with death, any death, makes you confront your own mortality.
Yeah, nothing says mortality like being dead.
But if you aren't careful, it can generate negative energy that damages the spirit.
Is that right?
What are you doing here?
I'm glad you asked.
Yeah?
I work with life energy mostly. Everything we do in our daily lives creates positive and negative energy.
Yeah, I've heard this speech already.
Positive energy keeps your spirit alive and healthy, while negative energy blocks it.
Yeah, I know.
Think of it like exercise for the soul. Just like maintaining a healthy body, you also need to maintain a healthy spirit.
Jesus, she's given the same spiel so many times, she's even saying it in death.
I can tell your spirit is weak and could use my services.
Don't think just hearing her is going to do anything, so let's talk about the more pressing subjects.
Look, Gavin sent me. He wants you to come with me right now.
Gavin?
Yeah, you know Gavin, don't you?
No, I can't talk about Gavin. That's just not done.
We did talk about him earlier, though.
There was a redhead in here earlier. You talked about Gavin and some girls you referred to him.
No, I don't think so. If that happened, I don't remember it.
Of course you don't.
What about Danny?
Look, I want to talk to you about Danny Marconi.
Sorry, I don't know who you're talking about.
Danny Marconi. Your grandfather?
No, sorry, I don't talk about my grandfather. That's how it all started.
How what started?
Please, won't you have a seat?
What did Danny prompt?
We were talking about him earlier. Don't you remember?
I have never seen you before in my life.
That's because you were... right, never mind.
So I guess we're going now.
All right, Lisa. I'm gonna split.
You are still unsure. Please, take your time and come back when you're ready.
There is something we can do to make her talk, though. That's taking this picture and blowing it off the table and onto the next room. And even though there's a carpet there, that apparently doesn't matter anymore. Can we do this again?
Not sure what blowing...
No, but we can use it to bring up the subject again.
Lisa?
Yes?
That photograph over there.
Hey, check this out. This is Danny Marconi, isn't it? Don't play dumb with me now.
That shouldn't be in here. How did this get in here?
Doesn't matter. We're talking about him.
He's dead. He was a weak man.
Well, that's because...
If anything made him weak, it was having family like you.
He was always weak.
And what makes you say that?
He told my mother and me stories. Stories about when he was young. He told us about a man he once knew.
Here we go.
A man who died to save my grandfather's life.
Really?
It ate away at him, the guilt. It tore his heart apart, made him weak. Till the day he died, he never felt he deserved to live.
That's just stupid.
Yep.
Every day. He told us every day.
Told you what?
That we weren't good enough. None of us were good enough to be worth that man's sacrifice. My grandfather spent his whole life feeling guilty. My mother, the same. But not me. Oh no, not me. Life is too short for guilt.
Well... Yeah, apparently that was the thing about Danny. Apparently Joey died to save his life, and that's a connection. And apparently his granddaughter thinks he's weak, but she's not really that much better.
And now you send innocent girls to die.
No, I made my choices.
Yes, you did.
I will not end up like my mother.
Well, congratulations, you didn't. What happened on that fire escape, Lisa? Tell me.
Nothing! Please!
No, you don't get to die in ignorance, not you. You're going to remember if I have to drill it into your dead skull. Fire escape, what happened?
I was climbing. Then, what are you?
Yep, she's aware now.
So, was it worth it, Lisa? All the schmoes you conned? All the sob stories, who died? Was it worth it? Now, at the end of it all, can you look back and say, yeah, my life was worth living?
Leave me alone.
Wish I could, sweetheart. But like it or not, I'm here to save you. I guess you could say old habits die hard.
I need to lie down. Please come back tomorrow.
Sorry, sister. I know an aware spook when I see one. You can't hide from this.
No, I'm tired. So tired.
Red, what are you doing down here? Where's Gavin?
I handled it. He won't be a problem.
Oh boy.
You handled it.
Is that so surprising?
Yeah, frankly. So what happened? Red? What happened? What did you do? Huh? What the hell, Red?
Joey, you missed it. I didn't fall this time.
Yeah, bully for you. Now what's your game?
No, Joey, you don't get it. I didn't fall. I always fall through that door, but I didn't this time. It's all about mental control. Gavin was right.
Gavin, did he put you up to this?
This is my own choice.
I don't believe that for a second. Kid, stop and think. You got whammied. Gavin slipped you a mental Mickey. You're not yourself.
No. I've got a life, Joey. I need to start living it. I can't stay in the shadow of a ghost anymore.
Just what exactly are you gonna do?
Goodbye, Joey.
Hey, get back here! Huh? What the?
Well,
Hello? Red?
so this
This
is
isn't
something.
funny. Hello? Anybody?
So, is it done?
Oh yeah, it's done. You were right. I don't think I've ever felt so...
Free?
Yeah.
He was holding you back. Why don't you take a seat? I think we've got a lot more to discuss.
So unfortunately, it looks like
All that time and all those spooks.
Joey's stuck in
Is this
limbo
the thanks
now.
I get? This wasn't how it was supposed to be. Hey? Is there someone there?
And Rosa's under Gavin's control, but here's this other ghost.
Madeline. Of all the spooks to run into.
Well, talk to her.
Madeline, is that you?
Totally.
Oh, I see. Malone, was it? I suppose you arriving here was inevitable. You wouldn't be my first choice of companion, but choices are hard to come by these days.
Well, what is she doing here?
What are you doing here?
Doing? What does any lost spirit do? Stare at the universe, ponder our place in it, wonder where we went wrong.
Went wrong, it says.
What do you mean, where you went wrong?
Don't you have any regrets?
Maybe. Too late to worry about him now.
Well, you will have plenty of time to do just that.
So let's be philosophical for a while, why not?
Inevitable. What do you mean inevitable?
Your host banished you, did she not?
No, that's not what happened.
Did she leave you here and close the door behind her?
Well, yeah, but...
Then you've been banished, just like I was.
Is that right?
She didn't want to send me here, not really.
Is that so?
She wasn't in her right mind. I just gotta get through to her.
And how are you going to do that? It's too late. The link between you is breaking. Soon it will be gone, and then there will be a large empty space in her head where it used to be. Then the universe will pour in, and she will go slowly mad. It happened to my host many years ago. It will happen to yours. You should just be grateful you won't have to see it happen.
Somehow that doesn't make me feel any better.
Wait, are you telling me that Red is gonna end up like her?
Who can say? But yes, I think so.
That's not gonna happen. I won't let it.
And just what are you going to do, little ghost? Rail against the universe? Scream at her through the infinite gap between that world and this? The link is breaking. There is nothing that can be done.
Well, we can wait for Rosa to become like the Countess, or we can.
You said the link is breaking, so it's not broken yet.
You will know when it breaks. It feels like your soul breaking in two.
Huh. So maybe I'm not licked yet.
Perhaps.
Still hanging on to that hope.
So this link, how do I get through it? Where is it?
It's not a place, Malone. It's a part of both of you. Weren't you taught anything?
No, nobody taught me squat. It was all learn as I go.
And you've lasted this long? Fascinating. Still, you must have used the link several times before now. It's the only way to send on the lost spirits you meet.
So, where's this link?
As I said, it's a part of you.
Oh, here
You
we
must
go.
have used it several...
I guess we need to find
Right.
the link now.
Don't go anywhere.
I have no pressing engagements, believe me.
Maybe it's over to the left? Oh wait, the tie, right. What if we use it on ourselves? We can't.
We use this to help lost ghosts move on. It's the only part of me that Red can touch.
So maybe use the tie with her?
Hey, when you say link, do you mean this?
That? Don't be absurd.
Look, you said the link is how we deal with the spooks. Well, we use this.
You use your necktie.
That's what I said.
Come closer. Let me see. I've never seen anything like this. You created a mental projection of your link in the form of your necktie.
Sure,
Yep,
whatever.
sure did.
How?
I don't know. Like I said, I had no teacher. One day it just seemed like the right thing to do. And it worked.
So why haven't you used it to return?
I don't know how.
I've spent almost a century in this place, only reaching out to the mortal world in dreams. You have no idea what it has been like. I can show you how to traverse the link, but only if you agree to take me with you.
Oh, sure. But first, we gotta ask why.
And why should I do that? The last time we blindly trusted you, you let a killer ghost loose in New York.
That killer ghost is what your precious host will become one day. Remember that.
That doesn't help.
No deal.
Then I leave you to figure it out on your own. I hope you succeed before the link breaks, which, incidentally, could occur at any moment.
Fine, you got me over a barrel.
Then take my hand.
Hey.
Shh. Let me concentrate.
And there we go.
That
Oh,
was interesting.
That's
Red,
unfortunate.
what the hell is he doing to you? Madeline, what the hell is going on?
But Madeline's
Now where did
split.
she go?
He is feeding on her, draining her. It's how he stays alive.
Yeah, I gathered that.
So how does this lady know that much?
How do you know so much about Gavin all of a sudden?
I think I've always known. I just chose to ignore it.
That sounds
It's crystal clear to me now.
probable.
Not that it
but
matters.
How do we deal with this?
So, how do I stop him?
Stop him? You can't. We're dead. Gavin will drain her dry, and then she'll be dead too. And then we'll all haunt this house together.
Oh,
That's not gonna happen. Right, just stay there.
What's the point?
Step out from the fringe of society. The spirits you save. Who knows it? Does anybody know you?
Red, can you hear me?
here we go.
Joey?
Your spirit guide. He has returned?
Yeah, I've returned. Stop listening to this guy.
No, I can't talk to you. I have my own life now.
Oh,
Not
sure.
for long, you won't.
I don't know how you returned, spirit guide, but she's right. You can't convince her otherwise.
Well, now we need to stop this guy who's shooting force lightning at her and somehow draining her life by doing that. What about Jeremy?
Gavin murdered Jeremy, Red. You can't have forgotten that.
Jeremy?
I suggest you forget about Jeremy. He had years to reach out to you and never did. He never thought of you before. Why should you think of him now?
That's right. Why should I care about Jeremy?
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, maybe it's good he's dead and gone. After all, there was no other reason for him to call you.
What?
Think about it. He was a successful reporter. What would you be to him? Just some crazy girl who talks to herself.
Maybe I could have told him. Maybe he would have understood.
Maybe you're right. Too bad we'll never know, since Gavin killed him and everything. Come on, fight this!
I can't.
Of course you can. One foot in front of the other.
Rosangela, listen to me. Don't regress on me now. We've made such progress.
What if you recall Penelope?
Think about
That was also
Penelope,
the
kid.
case.
Gavin tore her family apart.
Family? What did family ever do for me?
Well, they left you alone, of course.
Nothing. They didn't give you a damn thing.
That's right.
Who needs family? You got through it on your own. Those lonely years would break most people, but not Rosa Blackwell.
No, I'm still here.
That's right. Bit shaken, perhaps, but not broken. You should be proud, kid.
I am.
So tell me, why are you letting a creep like Gavin tell you what to do?
I'm not.
Then prove it. Walk away.
My head.
Come on, Red. You know something's off about this.
Rosangela, you are not thinking clearly. You know what you have to do.
And remember Tiffany and Jamie,
Remember
of course.
Tiffany, Red? Gavin played with her heart until it broke.
Tiffany. She was weak and stupid.
Yep. And you're just like her, of course.
You think you're any better?
Yes.
Not from where I'm standing, you're not.
You always think the worst of me.
I do, huh? Then prove it. Walk away.
Joey?
That's it. Come on. Almost there.
No, your spirit guide is wrong. He always has been. You need to take control over your own life. Turn away from him.
Can't think about
Broggy
Jamie.
job.
Gavin turned her into something she wasn't.
I'm not like her. Jamie didn't know who she was. I do.
Are you sure about that?
You know who you are? Bull. You're the most confused broad I know.
You're wrong. I know exactly who I am.
You're a medium. It's the only thing you're good at, and now you want to chuck it all away.
I am much more than that.
No. Right now, you're whatever this guy's telling you to be.
That's not true.
Then prove it.
I am...
Rosangela Blackwell, listen to my voice. You want to listen to me. You need to listen to me.
Oh boy.
In your heart, you know I am right about everything.
Time for voice
I
acting.
think...
You think what I tell you to think. That's better. Now, where were we?
Get out of my head!
There we go. And now he's dead.
Very clever.
And he has
You got
blue
me when I was
ghost
feeding.
skin.
I might have been unprepared, but I won't be next time.
Next time? I hate to break it to you, Pally, but you're dead.
Dead? No. I have energy to spare. More than enough to bring me back.
Gavin,
Oh boy.
Oh, it's you.
I didn't want it to be this way.
Get out of my way, Lisa.
I was scared. Maybe my grandfather was right.
I said get out of my way.
No, I can't. Not now. It's got to mean something.
Get off of me.
And sure enough, now they're throttling each other.
Don't know how much longer she can hold him off. If we're gonna do something, it's gotta be now.
Can we can't play as Rosa?
She looks just as surprised as I am.
Maybe have a chat with them.
You think we should stop them?
What do you think?
So of course what we do is force our time there. And somehow that works. And now they're all in here.
This place? Wait, I was never supposed to come back. Part of the deal. Please, send me back.
I don't think that's possible.
No, not yet. It's too soon. You don't understand. If they find me here... No, wait!
Oh shit.
Give me another chance, please!
What just happened?
I don't
I'm
know.
not sure.
I think I want to
Look
go
kinda
home
goofy
now.
though.
I'm very tired.
Just head that way.
That way? You're sure?
Yes.
Do you think it was worth it in the end? Any of it?
Well, I guess that guy's not around anymore.
You did help us stop Gavin. He won't hurt anyone else.
Does that make up for it all? I wonder. I was so angry. I've never been so angry. And now I'm just so tired.
Go ahead, Lisa. You can rest as long as you like.
Thank you.
You okay?
Sure, I think so. My brain feels scrubbed raw, but I'm okay.
And the spooks?
Lisa went through. Gavin was taken.
Taken.
Look, I don't want to stay here. Let's get out of here.
Sure.
Sure, let's get
You
out
wanted
of the
to come here?
scene of two
It's a place to
corpses
go.
quick.
And I need some air.
Suit yourself.
The stuff I said.
Forget it. It never happened.
No, it's all mixed up. The truth
Yeah,
and
too
the
bad.
lies. It's all a big mess. I'm not sure who I am right now.
It'll sort itself out.
No, Oh, what's the damn point?
Huh?
I was weak. He got into my head. He found a loose thread in my mind and yanked it free. I should have been stronger.
Stronger? The guy had to tie you up and hold you at gunpoint to get through to you. That's more than you can say for anyone else he's met.
Maybe. But what's the point?
What do you mean?
Tiffany, Jamie, the others, none of them were happy.
What brought this on?
Helping Jeremy. All these ghosts. It should be fulfilling. Why do I feel so empty? Is it Gavin? Or is it me?
I wish I had answers. There was a time when I thought the same, that helping someone else would do me good. Turns out, I was wrong.
Do you regret it?
I don't know. Maybe. Who could say? You make your choices, whether there's a point or not.
Then how's this for a choice? This organization that Gavin belongs to, they're out there, somewhere.
Yes, they
Somewhere.
I want to find them.
You sure?
Yes.
And this is what's gonna bring meaning to your existence?
I need to do something. Anything. I can't just react anymore. It might not be the right choice, or even a good one, but it's something. Do you understand?
Yeah, I get it. And I'm with you. All the way to the end, I'm with you.
Thank you. God, I could kill for a coffee. Do you think that cafe down there is open?
For their sake, I hope so.
Let's get out of here.
After you, sweetheart.
I guess that's the thread uniting the next storyline. So that was Blackwell number 4. Brought to us by our friend at Dave Gilbert's brain. Yep. And there is that sort of conspiracy people that Gavin belongs to. But we won't learn that much more about them. Because there is something else we're going to have to chase in the 5th and final entry in the series. These credits are going through quite fast. And of course there's the special thanks for coffee.
Tonight's breaking story. An anonymous tip sent police to a midtown home where 2 dead bodies were found. Police Commissioner Alex Silva had this to say.
Oh boy.
I want to send a very public message to the ones who did this.
You recognize that voice?
This isn't something we tolerate. Not in this city, and not under my watch. So whoever you are, let's get one thing straight. We will find you. It's only a matter of time.
Yep, it's a person that Gavin was talking to on the phone, but